Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Divine Duality Tarot. I'm TJ. This video is for the week of December 26th, the last week in this year. Today for you, I'm going to do just a basic look into your energy going into that week and your romantic interests energy going into that week, so that you can kind of see where the dynamic is between the two of you and go into it with a little bit of forewarning. Better than no warning at all. So with that said, if any of these messages don't quite make sense, I do have a second deck there for clarification purposes. So Alright, so what is Gemini's energy going into that week? And in December 26th week. Okay. And what is Gemini's romantic interests energy going into that week? All right. So what we got here for you, Gemini, this is your energy going into this week, is you have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is generosity in a more materialistic, physical world sense. Not emotion, not truth. It is generosity toward, in a physical sense. I think I said that already, but either way. Then you have the Six of Wands, which is victory. It's a power couple. It's being very strong in your relationship. And I think a lot of that comes from the generosity, being able to share your assets with another person, being able to come to an agreement on how things should be spent, how things should be built, how things should be ran. It is a good dynamic to have. A good mentality to have going into something. And then you have the Seven of Wands, which is defensiveness and boundaries. Keep that one in mind, but this energy going into it, I wouldn't really call that one defensiveness in this regard. I think this is more of a strength due to the ability to recognize your boundaries. That phrase, act within your means, live within your means, I think this is definitely going to be a week where you are strong and understanding of where you are, and that is a good thing. That is a good thing to have generosity, but tempered with boundaries, and the idea of a power couple. You have the idea of victory, of success. Good energy. Partner, I have the Four Cups. Four Cups is apathy. They are probably not going to seem interested in the good or the bad. It is a very meh message, meaning a very meh personality for that week. Energy. And they have the Queen of Wands, which is creativity, ambition. That's what it's supposed to mean. And then you have the King of Wands, which is power, authority, and loyalty. You're going into it with power. They're going into it with the capacity, but they're not feeling it. They have the ability to receive those things. They are in a successful mindset, but they're probably going to come off as not receptive. They're not going to come off as really wanting to work toward anything. You are offering them success. You are offering them victory. I think what's happening is they're recognizing boundaries, and it may not be exactly what they are used to. And this person, I really got to come back to this one. The King of Wands, power, authority, and loyalty. More than likely, this person, whether they show it or not, has a very assertive energy about them, a very dominant energy. And this may be one of those situations where they see things are going good, Gemini. They see things are going good on your end, and they might be feeling insecure about it. If you just recently, an example, if person B, not you, just person B's energy, if you're person A, I'm sorry, if this person is person A and this person is person B, man, I'm just all over the place with this one. If they've been the breadwinner for the longest time, and they're used to having that power, they're used to having that knowledge that I'm the one, doing this, doing that, and then suddenly you come in at a left field with something better or something as good, it may make them feel like they're losing their grip, and they're recognizing that they don't have the creativity and ambition that you do, and that could lead to jealousy. It can lead to, definitely, like, apathy is a huge indicator of that, a very big indicator. And I'm not saying that they're controlling. They could be. I don't know your particular circumstance, but Gemini, this person is probably capable of being controlling, and this may be a defense mechanism if you are starting to find your way and put boundaries down. They're probably going to be kind of dismissive of your ideas, but don't let up, because I don't see anything here that is really showing me that the relationship in general is in immediate dire peril. But this is one of those things, it's the first crack in a sidewalk. This is the first crack in a pipe. Like, this is the first step toward things getting worse. This is one of those things where you do need to define your boundaries. If you are feeling empowered, don't let that go. But do consider how this person is going to react. Use that information of all the time that you've spent with that person to your advantage. This is a good time, a good chance to assert your dominance, or at least your fair share. All relationships should be 50-50. And if it's been 90-10, it's time for you to get to 50. And they need to learn their place in the relationship. Because what I'm seeing here, I'm fairly confident you know your place, your role in the relationship. Make them understand that they have a place and a role too. And if they've usually been the lead voice, use that to your advantage. Use that to your advantage. Make them feel like, nothing's really changed, or however you want to go about it. Just understand that they're in a vulnerable spot. This apathy is probably a defense mechanism because the status quo is changing for them. It is changing. It is changing in your favor. So expect some defensiveness. Expect some divisiveness. Expect some bullshit. Lack of a better term. Just expect some stupid stuff. But don't let that get you down. You have the power. You have the ability to recognize boundaries. Do it. Gemini, you got power this week. Make it happen. And with that, please, Gemini, leave me a comment below. Let me know if this resonated with you. And please like and subscribe, and I will see you next week.